If you were placed in a small room eating only dumplings 3 meals a day for 20 years, how long could you last? Men don't actually like eating dumplings, but he had no choice but to eat or starve. If he starved to death, he would never discover who trapped him there. So he had to eat, never expecting it would be for 20 years. The man was a middle-aged alcoholic with a serious womanizing problem. One day, while discussing business with a client, he developed inappropriate thoughts about the client's wife. Consequently, his boss fired him. The dejected man continued drinking. Suddenly, a mysterious woman appeared on the street holding a yellow umbrella, looking particularly enigmatic. The scene abruptly shifts. The man wakes up in an unfamiliar room. He assumes it's a hotel he randomly entered while drunk. When he tries to shower, he discovers the bathroom has been running water continuously. Attempting to open a window for ventilation, he realizes the windows are fake and the door is locked tight. He pounds desperately on the door but receives no response. Even the room's decorations seem to mock him. The person who delivers food never acknowledges him. Though he occasionally gets some alcohol, the meals delivered punctually consist only of the same monotonous dumplings. Anxious and restless, he tries to find relaxation inspiration from television fitness programs. Suddenly, thick smoke fills the room, causing him to pass out. A group of mysterious people rush in and collect various samples of personal items. One day, the man watches an unbelievable news story on television. His ex-wife has been murdered, and his daughter is about to be adopted. Shockingly, the reported murderer is himself, the very man imprisoned in this room. The man completely breaks down. He knows someone has framed him, but he can't figure out who. He begins hallucinating. To maintain his sanity, he befriends rats. The people behind this clearly want to drive him completely mad. They even place a corpse on a plate and serve it to him. The man, utterly destroyed, attempts suicide with a mirror shard but fails. Upon regaining consciousness, he discovers his hair and beard have been groomed. Unknown to him, someone has been monitoring his every move through surveillance cameras. The man spends several foggy years in this place. His ex-wife's murder remains a mystery. Then unexpectedly, he sees his daughter playing cello on television. This gives him new hope. He begins writing letters to his daughter daily, exercising, and even giving up his beloved alcohol. He believes he can escape. Keeping up with current events through television news, he secretly plans an escape route. Time flies. He opens a passage, prepares the letters for his daughter, and gets ready to flee the place that imprisoned him for 20 years. Then he sees his daughter appearing in another news interview. Watching her now a famous actress, he unconsciously sits down on the bed, ignoring the smoke while fixated on finishing his daughter's segment. Predictably, he passes out again. Days later, the man wakes up inside a suitcase. Having not seen sunlight for 20 years, he can barely open his eyes from the glare. After recovering a bit, he discovers he's been given some cash and a cell phone, but the bigger conspiracy is just beginning.